grapes out there. We do. We are going to pick late harvest Riesling hopefully later this week. So we like to pick it when it's slushy. Of course, concentration of sugars and bricks that way. And then there's still that great acidity that Riesling always provides. So late harvest Riesling's usually a home run up here. Since 2013. So I started as the assistant winemaker and worked under the winemaker who started this winery, Adam Satchwell, and learned the complete ins and outs of the place. It's always so nice to get that foothold and that foundation. And he went away to work at another project, and I was promoted to head winemaker in 2016. Kind of a culmination of things. I like to make things. I like to grow things. And this was from a very young age. So I was the strange child who, when I was homesick, watched PBS cooking shows and had lists of recipes that we needed to go buy ingredients for. So making stuff has always been like just innately inside of me. I love the outdoors. I love growing plants. As a young person, I was kind of drawn to biology, and when I went to Michigan State University with that focus in plant sciences, I kind of started bending my interest into horticulture because I knew that you're studying plants, but you're studying plants for food, for growing something. And as I became more immersed in the department, I discovered this wine thing. I'm from Traverse City, so our industry was just really starting to flourish back then, about 20 years ago. And I did an internship at Black Star Farms and thought, gosh, this is the whole package. This is science, this is craft, and this is what I want to do. After I studied horticulture at Michigan State, I got a bachelor's, and then I went on to do a master's with the viticulture and enology lab there. After living in Michigan, I thought it's time to get out of Dodge, so I went straight to Napa Valley. And why not, right? And I worked there in the industry for 7 years. Traverse City is home to me. And even though we're in the midst of a snowstorm out there, I love it. So we have 3 seasons here. We're surrounded by lakes, surrounded by one of the natural wonders of the world, the Great Lakes, which are completely imperative to what we do here, growing fruit, growing grapes. This is home. And besides it being home, I'm actually making wines that I love to drink personally. I love bright, expressive, aromatic white wines. I love red wines with structure, acidity being kind of at the root and foundation of structure. So, yeah, it's home. We make quite a few wines. We make about 15 different wines. We don't make them every year. Here at our estate, we have just over 100 acres. 53 are planted, and that's all of the good plantable land. The property is quite undulating, and we have a lot of great air drainage. So when we get those cold snaps and cold weather moving through, it kind of sinks to those areas that we don't have planted. We have another property called Hennessy Vineyard, which is about 4 miles due west of here. Beautiful little property, southerly facing slope, great air drainage there because it all slopes down. And there's about 15 acres planted there. So vinifera is our focus. Of course, Riesling is kind of a flagship of the area. And we also grow Cab Franc, Pinot Noir, Blaufränkisch, and Grüner Veltliner, 2 Austrian grape varieties, which have really situated themselves nicely in this area. It's not the most cold hardy variety, but we can make it work in certain areas. And of course, it just makes fantastic, expressive, aromatic white wine with a little bit more weight to it, which is nice.